a handful of plants that I will use in every single garden if the client will let me. There's a few plants which I'm obsessed with, and they just are easy or hardy, or they smell good, or they look good, or they just can grow in spaces that don't get a lot of sun. Well, I really love the tropical big color impact plants. I love hibiscus. I love angel trumpets. I love mandevillas. I love durantas. The nursery that I'm gonna go to today is a wholesale nursery, and this is actually gonna be my first time getting at least one of these for Suzanne. And this I want to be the centerpiece of her garden now, because God, it has beautiful, weird red flowers that look like a hairbrush. It's called the bottle brush. Bees love it. People love it. My name is Gabriel Feynman Reardon. The name of my business is Gabriel's Garden. I have a gardening business, Gabriel's Gardens, here in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's about 6 months old. And the butterflies are obsessed with this stuff. Obsessed. Here we go. Just got it right here. I'm working for a woman named Suzanne. She just bought this house close to me, and we've been starting very slow. There was absolutely nothing there. What I've put in so far is I've started to put in a little path. I still need to finish it, which gives motion to the backyard, which had nothing in it, just chain link fence. Put in the little inflatable hot tub, and I planted some jasmine along the chain link fence. This is Asiatic jasmine in the middle, which I kind of like. Today, I'm gonna be covering the hot tub with plants, and then putting in 2 little garden beds on the side, maybe filling in little bits of space in the middle. And then hopefully, if I have time, putting in a little watering system. I'm gonna get a bunch of plants here, and then probably drop them off at Suzanne's and kind of look at the space, kind of start to place them, see what I need. Then I'm probably gonna need to go to Lowe's. So this is gonna be the center tree when you walk out, a little bit back here. Then I want flowers around here. This guy's gonna grow up and kind of weep over. I want the plumbagos all around the hot tub with this angel trumpet popping up and over. Need a big window basket for this guy here. I think I'm ready for Lowe's. Soil, watering system stuff, pots. I think that's it. Go to Lowe's, get the cheap pots. I think I'm probably gonna get a half basket to mount under a window in the back. I'm probably just gonna focus on getting these garden beds and the pots around the hot tub going. And then we'll see. That's one of the cow manure and one a bag of potting soil. There's a splash of color here. So I'm thinking maybe on either side of the magnolia, gonna be 2 hibiscus with the sweet potato vine is just gonna fill in all the space around it, which is gonna be so much fun. Look at those colors. Then, bottle brush here. Ooh-wee. All right. Rainwater. For now, I say we wait, because it's starting to come down. So it's part of the game. You never know what the weather's gonna do down here. For example, we're in my truck right now, waiting for this to pass. You know, this is a little bit too much to try and garden in. We'll give it another few minutes, and then if I see some blue skies, I'm heading out there, and I'm gonna start doing it again. Just like this. There we go. Okay. When I started gardening down here, I would see a plant or a flower that I would like, and I became so curious. I would look it up. I would try and find out everything I could about it. There's still so much, there's still so much that I have to learn and can learn, and it's so exciting. And I love seeing a plant that I hadn't seen before, especially one that's interesting, as an interesting, some of them I don't really care about. There's a lot of common landscaping, shrubs and trees. I learned the names of at some point, but I just don't really care about them. I want flowers, or at least an interesting leaf shape, interesting texture. My preferred style, which is gently overgrown, gently kind of like closing in on you, very luscious, very full. So we're gonna get there, and we're gonna get there with some fun things. My original plan was, it was just for one of these baskets. I miscalculated the size of the window. Now, I don't have enough. We gotta just go to the plant store and see. I'm gonna run first to Lowe's, get another basket, maybe another couple flowers to hang under the window. Probably go back to Lowe's at some point to get whatever I forgot. But that's fine, it's part of the process.
Welcome. Please scan your My Lowe's card or scan your first item to begin.
There's always unexpected things that pop up in every job. I've accepted that a huge, much larger percent of the actual workday is just running around to different stores to get different things. I like seeing a project come together. I like when a garden or a space really starts to take shape. And, on like the third plant run, it's finally looking good and like I wanted it to. Yeah, that looks so much better than what would have been that one. So, what needs to happen here, it looks great. These are gonna bush out, really fill together and just be white and pink, beautiful. What needs to happen is I need some trailers coming out of here. Oh, but look how much better that looks than if there would just been one. So much better. Okay. So, one more trip to Lowe's at least. Who knows, maybe more. Here we are, back at Lowe's. You'd think I'd be able to do it all in one go, but no, and I know I can. I've never been able to, and that's fine. So I'm looking for Creeping Jenny or something that will act like Creeping Jenny. No, I'm not gonna find it here. We just gotta get the watering system stuff and then go to Harold's. We had to come back to Harold's, hi kitty, to get the trailing, the Creeping Jenny. Nope. Okay, that's okay. I just want some trailing plants to put in there, but we'll see. You know, I think maybe just leave it for now. I think it might be good enough. It would just give it such a nice look if we just get those trailers in it right now. This is good. I'm just not gonna worry about the trailers in. I can put them in a little bit later. It's just gonna be fine. And the good thing is about something like this, an investment like this, especially when you buy a house or you're just moving in somewhere, is it only gets better. You know, it's an investment that just gets better and better. It will only look better from here on out as these things start to fill in. Imagine this, a 15-foot tree covering the area with a little patio, a little bistro set there, kind of covering the hot tub. Jasmine covering all the fencing. I mean, it's only going to get better and better. And nothing else really, everything else just kind of gets worse and worse over time. But everything else involved with getting a house or fixing something you painted is just going to get worse. You fix something else, it's just going to get worse. The garden just gets better. All right, we're looking good. So the other things that I'm thinking of, besides planting flowers along the edge here, are actually using the space so that you can enjoy it. I want to hang the string lights up from the house over to the fence with beams, so that it's raised, and just string lights all over. A little bistro set, a little cast iron table and chair situation here. Then maybe a little bench here, a little cast iron bench. And I think a little fountain, a little water feature here. So that really makes a space, magical and kind of secret garden. If you have the sound of the running water and the path, it's gonna be good. So in my garden, when we first moved into the house that we live in now on Arch Street, there was nothing there, and I really still didn't know anything at all about ornamental gardening in this climate, there wasn't really a master plan to it. It was very incremental, and over the course of about 2 years, I just started filling it with plants. And this was also as I was working in landscaping, so I was getting, I was learning and I was getting more knowledgeable about how to take care of them. And it's still a constantly evolving process. I mean, it's always, I think it's constantly getting better, it's constantly changing. Anytime a plant decides to give me a flower, that's my favorite plant of the day. I love my gardenias, I love my bananas, I love them all. I really do. I mean, each of them are I feel like I'm their parents. I'm responsible for them and I love them and they're all my children.